Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Helen and this is Stitch Rip Repeat. So today I'm talking all about my most recent makes, which are testers for a brand new pattern coming out today, 7th of August 2022, from the lovely Jane at the Dressmakers Closet. It is called the Nell t-shirt dress and it has a fantastic 4 different versions you can make. You have 3 which are based on a ruffle. So there is a waist length top, a hip length top and a maxi dress. And then you have a bonus t-shirt top as well. So it's fantastic value for money. So I was really excited to get a chance to try this. This is the first time that Jane has ventured into knit patterns. So I was really interested to see how this was going to turn out because I absolutely loved the other patterns that I've made for her previously. I was chosen to make the maxi length dress. So obviously I should be talking about and showing you that, but I did also whip up the waist length top and also the bonus t-shirt. So I will be showing and talking all about them too. So as I say, it's called the Nell t-shirt dress. I've got the sizes here, so excuse me if I look at them. They go from a bust just under 35.5 inches up to a 49 inch. The waist is 25.5 inch going right up to a 39.2 and the hips are 37 inches going up to just over 50.5. So that is a measurement in Jane's measurement table of a size 6 to a 22. Now I made a size 12 and you might be able to see in the photos, I find it's a little bit snug. And the only reason it's a bit snug around my chest is that I have in the last few months put on a little bit of weight again after losing a couple of stone. And so I'm not concerned it's snug because I am losing those pounds again. And so I know it will fit lovely once I get down to my target weight. So yeah, I chose a size 12. I was chosen to make the maxi. Now I'll pop in photos while I'm talking, but I've also got the dress in front of me so that I can show you how wonderful it is. It is a really straightforward sew. It's got a lovely plain fitted bodice with a gathered skirt attached and then a lovely ruffle along the bottom. It's got the poofy sleeves with the cuff and yeah, I absolutely love it. Oh, and the maxi dress also has pockets. I mean, that just makes it perfect. So I didn't actually have the right amount of fabric to make the maxi because when I saw Jane's version and I said I wanted to test and I was chosen, I knew exactly the fabric I wanted to use. If you follow me for a while, you will have seen this. I did do it in a fabric haul. I can't remember when. It could be 1 or 2 years ago now. It was quite a while. I think I've had this quite a while. I actually bought this from a Facebook page that I don't think exists anymore. So I don't know exactly how much I had. The maxi dress calls for about 2.5 to 3 meters and I didn't have the right amount. So my dress is not quite maxi because to fit it onto my rather fabulous fabric, I had to make the skirt shorter and the ruffle shorter and I had to put in different fabric for the sleeves, but I am so happy with it. So I will be popping in photos as I talk, but the dress is this gorgeous, I want to say it's like an acid limey yellow colour and the fabric that I got starts like this and then as you'll see in the photos when I get to the skirt it's got this amazing tree patterns all over and that's what I wanted to use it for. So like I say, I didn't quite have the length for a maxi but I managed to get the trees on both sides of my dress. And the ruffle at the bottom, which as I say is not as long as it should be from pattern, but look, it's in that amazing dark green and black of the bottom of the trees. So I absolutely love it. This didn't take very long at all to put together. It was a really straightforward sew and I used Maraflex thread, which if you haven't heard of it, it is such an absolute lifesaver when it comes to showing stretch. I really hate doing zigzag stretches. They're just not my favorite and don't like the look they often give. But with Mariflex, it has a slight stretch to the thread itself, and you use it in your normal thread and your bobbin, just sewing as normal, and then you just use a straight stitch, and the stitches stretch so they don't pop. So I used a Mariflex through the whole of this project, and I absolutely love it. So straightforward. As I say, it is a simple, it's a straight bodice with a gathered skirt and a ruffle. Those gorgeous sleeves, which as you can see, I did have to do them in another fabric, but actually I think that looks quite nice with the white and then the pop of colour on the sleeves. Yeah, I absolutely love this. It came up really easily. The pockets were slightly low, but before I made mine, I had seen another tester say that she moved hers up. So I moved mine up about 1.5 inches from where they were, and then they were perfect. So yeah, I absolutely love the dress, and I definitely want to make it from a amount of fabric that will give the full maxi length. I've already got a fabric in mind that I want to make, which will look completely different to this one. This one looks very summery, but the fabric I've got in mind is quite dark. So I absolutely love the maxi dress, and that was what I was asked to make. But because it really didn't take hardly any time at all, I decided to have a go next at the t-shirt pattern, because I loved the look of that. The t-shirt pattern is not the same bodice, so it's a separate 2 pieces for the bodice, but then the same sleeves. And again, I'll hopefully pop in some photos. This is a remnant fabric that I've had in my stash for a while, and I think I had about 1 meter of this. So I decided to give it a go for this t-shirt, and it is this gorgeous flamingo fabric. As I say, I absolutely love these little sleeves with the cuffs, and you can do the cuffs and of course the neckband in ribbing if you choose. I might do that sometime. This, as you can see in the photo, is a fitted t-shirt, and again I used the same Mariflex thread to make this one. This one, because it was just a simple front and back bodice and putting on those sleeves and neckband, I found this a really quick sew, and I absolutely love how it's turned out. Again, I made the same size, and again it's a little snug on the chest, but when I lose a few more pounds, it's going to be absolutely perfect. Absolutely loved that this took me no time at all and less than 1 meter of fabric. And I decided at that point, I had a little bit of time before release date this Sunday, so I thought I'd give the waist length version a try as well. It's the one I'm wearing here. Again, I'll pop in photos. This is another remnant fabric. I'm not sure how much I had, but I obviously had enough to make this. Hopefully you can see the really fab little characters. You've got zebras and toucans. I absolutely love these giraffes with their little baseball caps and their glasses. This one is, as I say, the waist length. So it's got that little frill on the bottom. And I absolutely love, it's the same bodice as the maxi dress, but the frill on here instead of adding the skirt. And it's just the right length to hide anything. So it goes over the waistline of these. As you might be able to see in the photo, these are my landers, so they're quite high-waisted anyway, but I have tried this top on with regular height or jeans, and again it absolutely fine. It comes down to just below the belt, and I love this. Again, I just love those sleeves, and once I'd done the first 2, I honestly whipped this up so quickly. I just thought the other day, I'm going to cut out the waist length. So I have made in the last week or so these 3 fantastic versions, which is 3/4 of the pattern, because there is also a hip length version, and hopefully the lovely Karen doesn't mind. I will pop in her gorgeous version she made as a tester here. And Karen, if you do not know, she is so little time here on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll pop her details below. That is the only one I haven't made yet. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Very quick, very straightforward. Instructions, as always, from Jane are wonderful. It is an amazing value pattern because it's got 4 completely different looks in the one pattern. Use Mariflex, because it is really, really easy. You could knock most of these up with an overlocker quickly as well. I did use my machine because, like I say, it was so easy with the Mariflex, but you could just as well use an overlocker and it would be nice and simple. And yeah, I am really happy with these, but with fantastic looks. I mean, I like my funky fabrics, as you know, and I can see me digging in my stash for some more and making up loads more. I definitely want to do the maxi dress, like I said, but I can see more of the t-shirts, and I'm gonna have another go at some more of these waist length. So Jane will be releasing this pattern this evening. She has been sharing the tester versions on Instagram, so do make sure you go and take a look and see all the wonderful versions that have been made so far. I have been very lucky in that Jane has offered some of us who vlog the chance to give you a 20% discount code. So if you have stayed to watch my review of this pattern, then I will reward you with this code here. And this is only for the Nell t-shirt dress. However, it has no time limit. So obviously you can choose to sit back. I often do with new patterns, wait and see how everyone else gets on first. And then if I think they're looking really good and I want to get it myself, then I do. And if that's the case, you will still be able to use this code to get 20% off. And I think that's fantastic that Jane's done that lovely little cheeky code for us to share with you all. I'm very happy, as I said, with this pattern. I didn't find any issues with it other than the pockets on the maxi, which needed raising. The rest of it was a very enjoyable sew and fantastic garments at the end of it. So I definitely recommend taking a look. I would highly recommend purchasing it, but I'm not affiliated, so that's absolutely down to you. Hopefully you've enjoyed my review. If you have any questions, because I do always forget to say things, I'm useless like that, please do pop them in comments below and I will get straight back to you. And do, as I say, check out the pattern for yourself. Jane's website will be in my description. Yeah, that's about it for today's video. I do hope you've enjoyed seeing this new pattern, and I will see you all in my next video.